Hey everyone, welcome to this demo of Constant Motion. This is an endless type of game made by the same developer that made Survive the Wild. In this version there are 8 different games, and the goal in them is slightly different, but the idea is that you are constantly moving and you have to do different things while you play them. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Constant Motion.
When you download it, you'll just have to extract the zip file, and then you'll want to run
constantmotion.exe list.
constantmotion.exe. Now let me
rate 65. Rate 60.
slow this down a little bit, and we will run the program.
Constant Motion main menu. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter to select it. Play a game.
Alright, so there we go. I'm going to hit page down to knock down the volume of the music. This is a standard menu, so I'm just going to go down here.
View statistics.
Most of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. The first time that you launch this game, it will ask you to type in your name. Because it has the capability to post your scores to a scoreboard, which the scoreboard does work.
View unlocked achievements. Speaker test. Options. Exit. Play a game.
So these are your main options. I'm going to go through these.
View statistics. Use the arrow keys to move to stats. Press enter on the copy to clipboard option to have all of your stats copied to your clipboard. You have played a total of 25 games. You have aborted a total of 0 games. You have earned a total of 2,037 points. Your overall average score is 81 points. You have spent 7 minutes and 30 seconds playing Constant Motion in total. Copy to clipboard. Go back.
So those are your global stats.
Constant Motion main view statistic. View unlocked achievements. Select an achievement out of your 12 unlocked ones. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter to select it. Welcome to Constant Motion.
There are 12 achievements. I'm gonna turn off my echo. I do apologize. There are people making a bunch of noise, but we'll just have to roll with it. So there are achievements. So if I go back up here and then go down.
Welcome to Constant Motion. Bad memory. Use your shield. First game. Less than 10. Going public. Not what you thought. 10 games. You caught me off guard. 1,000 points. Open the gate. All games. Copy all achievements to clipboard. Go back.
Now, I don't know how many there are. Again, this is a concept demo. It's not complete, technically. I have heard that this will be rewritten at some point. This is written in Python, but the plan, to my knowledge, is that the game will be rewritten in the new system that the new version of Survive the Wild will presumably use.
Welcome to Constant Motion.
So let me just check this out real quick. I'm going to hit enter right here.
Welcome to Constant Motion. Thanks for downloading this game. I hope you have fun playing it. This here is an achievement. Consider it as an incentive to get more because this is only achievement 1 of 39.
1 of 39. Okay, so I actually have quite a lot to go.
Welcome to
and you hit enter again to take you back to the menu.
Go back. Constant mode. View unlocked achievements. Speaker test.
Left. Middle. Right.
And there's your all important speaker test.
View speak options.
The options menu doesn't really have anything in it, but I'll show you.
Options. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter to select it. Change your name. Go back. Change your name. Name dialog. Please type the name you wish to use while playing Constant Motion. This name will be used, for example, when posting scores to the scoreboard. It can be changed later. Edit gris. Blank. Blank.
Let's try changing it. There might be an achievement for doing that.
Options. Use the arrow. Go back.
Nope.
Change named blank.
Let's try clearing it out. And hit enter.
Constant Motion. Never stop. Go back. Change your name. Name dial.
C.
C. Blank. Options. Go back.
I guess it doesn't let you type a blank name. Okay.
Constant view statistics.
Well,
Play a game.
alright, so let's go ahead and take you through this.
Select a game. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter to select it. Avoid the arrows.
So there are 8 games in here. Here's the first one.
Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter to select it. Play. Instructions. Learn game sounds. View game summaries. View statistics. View all unlocked achievements specific to this game. View the online scoreboard. Go back.
So this game does have some spelling mistakes in it. Just be aware of that.
Play. Instructions.
Let's read the instructions for this game.
Run forward and avoid the archer's intent on finishing you off with their arrows. You will hear an arrow launch from either the left, the center, or the right. Hold in whatever arrow is needed to set your shield in that position to block the incoming arrow.
Okay.
Learn game sounds.
Let's learn the sounds.
Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Arrow fires. Arrow traveling will get faster as game progresses. Arrow hits shield. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. You get killed by an arrow. Go back. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter. Instructions. Learn game sound. View game summaries. Use the arrow keys to browse summaries. Press enter on 1 to copy it to your clipboard. You can 2. You got a score of 142 points in 40 seconds. You managed to avoid 10 arrows. 3. You got a copy to clip. Go back. 1. You got a score of 205 points in 52 seconds. You managed to avoid 16 arrows. Summary copied to clipboard.
You can
Go back.
copy those to your clipboard,
Copy to clipboard. Summaries copied to clipboard.
or you can copy them all.
Go back. Use the instructions. Learn. View game summaries.
I did miss something. Let me go back in here and have it read it to you.
Use the arrow keys to browse summaries. Press enter on 1 to copy it to your clipboard. You can alternatively click on the copy to clipboard option to copy all summaries to your clipboard. 1.
Yeah.
Go back. Use the instructions. Learn. View game. View statistics. Use the arrow keys to move through stats. Press enter on the copy to clipboard option to have all of your stats copied to your clipboard. You have played a total of 3 games of Avoid the Arrows. You have earned a total of 352 points from this game. Your average score for this game is 117 points. You have spent 1 minute and 34 seconds playing this game. You managed to avoid 26 arrows. Copy to clipboard. Go back. Use the arrow keys.
So those are your stats.
Learn. View game. View all unlocked achievements specific to this game. Select an achievement out of your 1 unlocked ones. Use the arrow to copy all. Use your shield. Go back. I need to let you in on a little secret that it sadly appears as if you are rather waffly unaware of. Your body is not arrow proof. Not even a little. Actually, I guess you may have figured it out considering that you just died. A question up for debate, I guess. This game allows you to use a shield, and you didn't. I hope you have learned your lesson. Have the use your shield achievement.
Right.
I need to let. Go back.
So that's that.
View all unlocked.
I'm not going to go through these for every game, but pretty much every game has this, so just keep that in mind. And finally, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard.
View the online scoreboard. Go back. View all unlocked. Please, top 10 scores. Use the arrow keys to browse them. Press enter on 1 to copy it to your clipboard, or the copy to clipboard option to effectively export the entire scoreboard to your clipboard. 1. Silly 22 got 957 points. They lasted 3 minutes and 26 seconds. They managed to avoid 205 arrows. This score will remain on the scoreboard for 6 days, 23 hours, 45 minutes and 39 seconds.
Okay, that's impressive. Also, it tells you how long the score will remain on the scoreboard. If I just go down here,
10, copy to go back.
it shows you the top 10, so you can compete with people.
Use the play.
So let's actually try to play this. Now, it did explain how to play it. Basically, there will be things coming at you from the left, middle, or right. You hold down left, up, or the right arrows. Let's go. And hold right. That was in the middle. That's the left. Now this will get harder. Let's see how good I can do here.
61 points.
S will tell you your score.
23 seconds.
T will tell you your time. Oh, and you can pause the game by pressing P.
36.
I'm just holding it down. Now you can hold it down for as long as you want. Yeah, it's getting harder. Oh, okay.
Game over. Your final score is 359. You lasted 1 minute and 24 seconds. You managed to avoid 37 arrows.
Oof. So that was 2 of them coming at me very, very quickly. I couldn't dodge one because I was trying to dodge the other. So I'm going to hit enter.
Copy this to clipboard? Yes, no.
It asks you if you want to copy it to your clipboard. I'm just no.
Attempt to post the score to the online scoreboard? Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Post. Your score was posted, but you didn't make it to the top 10. Your position is 44. Congratulations. You have obtained a new high score for this game.
I think I was trying to say better luck next time.
Use the instructions.
So
Go back.
there's that one.
Select a endless cave. Avoid go back. Avoid endless cave. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter
Alright.
to instructions. You are running through a very dangerous cave that seems to have no end. Press the up arrow key to jump over pits, hold in the down arrow key to duck under the lethal bats, and when you are near a rock, press enter to destroy it before you run into it and fall flat on your face. Just a hint, it may be a good idea to jump over pits when you are right on the edge of them, rather than when you hear the first gravel footsteps. Also, it is worth noting that you can only duck for 1.1 seconds at a time, so you will need to time it correctly when avoiding bats. Learn game sounds. Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Bat. Pit. Rock. Walking. You will hear gravel if you are 2 or less tiles from the edge of a pit. You get killed by a bat.
That sounds painful.
You fall into a pit. You run into a rock.
Oof.
Go back. Use the arrow. Instruction. Play.
So this is a slide scrolling level. You will hear things coming from the right to your left. And let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna wait. Oh. Okay. So I didn't.
Game over. Your final score is 23. You lasted 8 seconds. You were killed by a bat. You avoided 0 pits. You avoided 0 bats. You destroyed 0 rocks.
Let's try this again. I tried to duck too soon and I got hit.
Copy the. Yeah, no, unfortunate. Play.
Tells me I couldn't make my score, or I didn't make a high enough score to post to the scoreboard. Let's try this again here. Because that was pretty bad. Just wait. There we go. Sounds like a rock. And hit enter. There we go. And here's a pit. Okay. So once again, I'm running. I can't really stop myself. You just gotta go with the flow.
128 points.
S checks your score. There's a rock. As always, you can pause the game with P if you need to take a break. Now I think
47 seconds. 47 seconds.
yes, T and S will still work even when the game is paused. So that's a nice feature.
149 points.
And we're just gonna keep going here. And that was close. I am getting faster, so it's gonna get a little harder.
1 minute and 9 seconds.
Come on. We'll just see how long I can go. There we go. Oh, that's going a little too fast. Well,
Game over. Your final score is 501. You lasted 1 minute and 57 seconds. You were killed by a bat. You avoided 12 pits. You avoided 3 bats. You destroyed 14 rocks. Copy this to clipboard? Yeah, no. Attempt to post the score to the online scoreboard? Make sure you have an active, unblocked internet connection to samjippy.com before posting. Yes.
yes, we're gonna post.
Post. Your score was posted, but you didn't make it to the top 10. Your position is 34. Better luck next time. Congratulations. You have obtained a new high score for this game. Use instructions.
Let's check the scoreboard real quick.
Learn. View statistics. View all unlock. View the online scoreboard. Please. 2, 1. Kavya got 1,108 points. They lasted 3 minutes and 30 seconds. They were killed by a pit. They avoided 18 pits. They avoided 25 bats. They destroyed 26 rocks. This score will remain on the scoreboard for 6 days, 10 hours and 30. Go back.
Okay, that's actually not bad at all.
Use the go back. Select a game. Use the arrow.
Alright, so
Endless cave.
there's that one.
Boulder road. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press enter. Instructions. You are running forward on a narrow road that slopes. Large boulders are constantly rolling towards you, and you must move out of the way with the left or right arrow keys to avoid them. Also, however, you must avoid the large stationary bricks dotting the road. These bricks can sometimes be several tiles wide, but they are not all bad, as boulders will smash into them if they encounter one. A hint from the developer though. Boulders just kind of have this tendency to sometimes spawn right in front of you, just to make this fun. Learn game sounds.
Alright, so this one's not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at the sounds.
Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Boulder. Brick. Sound will get lower pitched the bigger the brick is. Road border. Boulder crashes into brick. You get crushed by a boulder. You run into a brick.
Yeah, that sounds painful. Either way, that sounds painful.
Go back. Use the arrow. Instruction. Play.
So I'm just standing here. Ooh. Okay, so the idea is to not have this stuff be in the middle. So I'm trying to move out of the way. The brick. That sound tells me I'm at the edge of the field. I'm gonna move here just a little bit. Move away from that brick. Oh, it was close. Move away from the brick. And you can also hold down the left and right keys. Whoa. To move. This is
1 minute and 10 seconds.
getting harder. Well,
Game
okay.
over. Your final score is 381. You lasted 1 minute and 27 seconds. You were killed by a brick. You avoided 48 boulders. You avoided 11 bricks. You destroyed 24 boulders by running them into bricks. Copy this to clipboard? Yes. No. Attempt? Yes. Posting. Your score was posted, but you didn't make it to the top 10. Your position is 12. Better
Better luck next time.
Congratulations. You have obtained a new high score for this game. Use the go back.
Alright, well,
Select
there's that.
Endless Cave, Boulder Road, Electrified Acid. Use the arrow. Instructions. You are running through an endless fenced-in sort of arena filled with puddles of unbelievably concentrated acid. As you are running forward, use the left and right arrow keys to avoid the bubbling puddles. If you make even a little bit of contact with the acid, nothing will remain of you but a lot of nasty smoke. Also, if you favor not turning into an overdone nugget, you probably don't want to walk too close to the electrified fences. By electrified, try a few 100,000 volts. You won't survive a nanosecond if you come in contact with the fences. I wonder what would do you in quicker? The acid or the fences? Anyway, good luck.
So this is just like the previous game, except you don't want to run into the left or the right sides of the game board because you'll get zapped and you'll die.
Learn game. Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Acid puddle. Electric fence. Go back. Use the play.
Those are the sounds. Let's see how long I can last. Okay. This is very creepy. And as you can tell, I'm getting faster. Let me make sure I'm in front of the microphone. Oh.
1 minute and 3 seconds. 280.
Oh! Okay.
Game over. Your final score is 290. You lasted 1 minute and 7 seconds. You were killed by acid. You avoided 36 acid puddles. Copy this. No. Attempt to post. Yes, post. Your score was posted, but you didn't make it to the top 10. Your position is 19. Better luck next time.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You have obtained a new high score for this game. Used in play.
And just for fun, let's show you what happens when you hit the fence. So, I'm gonna load this, and then I will move to the left and hold the key.
Game over. Your final score is 15. You lasted 4 seconds. You were killed by the left fence. You avoided 2 acid puddles. Copy the. No, unfortunately, you did not reach the minimum score of 200 points to have the chance to post the score to the scoreboard. I hate to say it, but I'm not quite sure you have the idea of this game down yet. You haven't even been playing for 5 seconds and already you managed to fry yourself on a fence? May have the Insta-fried achievement, I guess. Blame Steve for making me add achievements like this. BTW.
The Insta-fried achievement.
Use the go back.
Yeah, so there's that.
Select a game. Endless Cave. Fire escape. Electrified acid.
Alright, now this next one is really stupid.
Fire escape.
But I'll show you.
Use the arrow. Instructions. Time for a classic hero mashing game. A fire is rapidly approaching from the left. You will automatically run away from it, but not fast enough. So mash that right arrow key as fast as you can and let's see how long you can last. Also, just a very helpful hint, you can also mash the spacebar. So if you can mash the spacebar and the right arrow key at the same time, you can get going pretty fast. Play.
Which is great until you realize that eventually you will die. But let's just give it a shot here. There's a fire off to the left. I'm going to hit both of the keys very quickly. This is a really stupid game. It makes my hands hurt after a while. Now the problem is, no matter what you do, fire will eventually get you like that.
Game over. Your final score is 387. You lasted 27 seconds. 2 of your steps were due to the game forcing you to move. 190 of your steps were due to you pressing the spacebar. 195 of your steps were due to you pressing the right arrow key. Copy this to yes. Unfortunately, you did not reach the minimum score of 750 points to have the chance to post the score to the scoreboard.
Yeah, so
Use the
that's a stupid game.
Select a endless fire escape.
We have 2 more.
Escape buttons. Spell shield. Scuba diving gone wrong.
No, 3 more. And this is where I think the game gets pretty darn cool.
Escape buttons. Use the arrow instructions. You are running forward on a concrete lot separated by a seemingly endless amount of closed gates. Scattered randomly all over the lot are buttons. In order to open the gate ahead, you need to press all of the buttons by centering them with the arrow keys and walking over them. If you fail to press one of the buttons by the time you reach the gate, it will remain closed and you will slam into it, causing the game to end. Of course, you will also need to avoid the bricks dotting the lot, but these are usually on its edge, so if you don't stray away from the buttons, you should be okay. You do have one thing going for you though. Every 30 seconds, you are able to press the enter key to teleport back about 10 tiles. Use this wisely. Every time you teleport, your score will drop.
Yeah, this game is very tricky because you have to hit all the buttons, and to do that, you have to move to the left and right until the sound of the button is in the middle, and if you take too long, you will walk past the buttons and you usually won't be able to go back. You can hit enter to bring yourself back, but I don't know how well that actually works.
Learn game sounds.
Let's go through the sounds here.
Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Button. Sound pitches up if it is straight in front of you. Brick. Gate. Gate status. Gate status. This plays whenever you press one of the buttons required to open a gate. The higher the pitch of the sounds, the more progress you have made while opening the gate.
Right.
Gate unlocked. This plays when you have pressed all buttons to open the next gate.
It's a neat sound.
Button missed. This sound plays if you have missed a button.
That is bad news, because that means that you will die within the next, 10 or 20 seconds.
Teleportation. Turning. Turning. You hear this sound whenever you turn your character. The reason it is here is because you need to learn to recognize it, as when you are moving to the left or right and you run into the edge of the lot, you will automatically stop moving in that direction and continue just moving forward. You run into a brick. You faceplant into a closed gate.
That sounds painful.
Go back. Use the arrow. Instruct play.
Alright, so let's see if I can do this now. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at this game at all, so just to be aware. But I'll give it a couple tries. So there's a button off to the left. Alright. 2. Alright. That one. Ah, crap. Let's teleport back here. Now, I was able to save myself. Uh-oh. Ow.
Game over. Your final score is 145. You lasted 39 seconds. You were killed by running into a gate. You pressed a total of 9 buttons. You avoided 14 bricks. You unlocked a total of 2 gates. You teleported 1 times. You missed a total of 3 buttons. Copy this, yes. No. Attempt to post, yes. Post. Your score was posted, but you didn't make it to the top 10. Your position is 52. Better luck next time. Congratulations. You have obtained a new high score for this game.
Right.
Play.
Let's try that one more time. Just because. So you can also hold the arrows. Oh crap, no, come on! Go back. Nope.
Game up. Yeah, unfortunately. Use the
One more time. There's that. Oh, crap. Let's go back. No, 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 no! Okay.
Game over. Your final score is 141. You lasted 38 seconds. Copy this. Yeah. Attempt. Yeah. No. Use instructions.
Yeah, that game is hard.
Go back.
The game is very hard.
Select a game. Use the arrow. Go back.
Alright, so we have...
Spell shield. Game buttons. Spell shield. Use the arrow keys to select an option and press instructions. Learn game sounds.
This one is also very hard.
Instruction. Note. This is a beta of this game. I don't know if I like it this way. Do you remember avoid the arrows? Well, now it's time to play avoid the spells. You must run along the path, blocking the different elemental spells that are being fired at you. The different spells are fire, ice, and water. You need to cast the opposite elemental spell to act as a shield. Spells will come from the left, the middle, and the right. When you hear a spell, you need to first press the F/1, I/2 or W/3 keys to select the type of spell to cast. Then, use the left, up or right arrow keys respectively to cast it. Remember, you need to cast the opposite of whatever spell is cast. If an ice spell is cast, you need to cast a fire spell to melt it. If a fire spell is cast a water spell to put it out. And if a water spell is cast an ice spell to act as a barrier between you and the water. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, this one is pretty darn tricky.
Learn game sound. Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Fire spell.
There's fire. So I guess you have to take that out with water.
Ice spell.
Ice, you melt that with fire.
Water spell.
And water, you put a barrier of ice.
Ice spell. Water, you get fried so fast by a fire spell you would make any fast food restaurant envious. You get turned into a popsicle by an ice spell.
That does not sound fun.
You get drowned by a water spell.
Neither does this.
You select a spell to cast. Go back. Use the in play.
So, now I'm going to try to play this 2 or 3 times, but it's very likely I will fail. You don't have a lot of time to do anything. Just be aware that you have to react very quickly. That's water. Oops. Wait.
Game over. Your final score is 8. You lasted 2 seconds. You were killed by ice spell.
Oh, ice.
Copy this to unfortunately. Use go back. Play.
You have to be very, very fast. Water. Oh, wait.
Game over. Your final score is 13. You lasted 4 seconds. You were killed by fire spell.
Yeah, I thought you... Yeah, so I used water to put it out. I thought I hit W and then up.
Copy this. No, unfortunately.
Of course.
Congratulations. You have obtained a new used in play.
This game is definitely a beta, so it may not be totally polished. Let's try this again though. One more time. Oh.
Game over. Your final score is 10. You lasted 3 seconds. You were killed by ice spell. Copy. Yeah, no, unfortunate. Instruct.
Yeah, you have to be very quick. I'm not going to play this anymore.
Select a go back.
It's a neat concept, but I think it's a little... It's not balanced.
Scuba diving gone wrong.
Okay, this one's kind of cool.
Use the arrow keys. Instructions. Your decision to test new state-of-the-art scuba gear may have been the worst one you ever made. This equipment was designed to be very portable. Small thrusters propel you easily through the water, and you have constant air to breathe. Unfortunately, the thruster on your back, thus the one that makes you move forward, has ceased to function properly, and you can't figure out how to turn it off. As a result, you are constantly forced to move forward. The test involved you moving around a very large wheel-shaped object that had obstacles you were supposed to avoid. There are spare tanks all over the place to keep a constant supply of gases to keep you alive and to keep you moving. But there are also wires above your head that stop TNT charges from blowing up and thus killing you. Thus you need to duck under these with the down arrow key so you don't run into them and break the circuit. Of course that isn't all. Next are long drains under you that are large enough to suck you down into them if you don't use the up arrow key to perform something similar to a jump with a thruster under your feet. And then there are large brick walls that you need to move left or right around so you don't face plant into them. Your gear comes with a sonar, so whenever a wall is found in front of you, you will hear a beeping noise somewhere in the stereo field, which represents the wall's center of mass. You will want to learn to recognize this sound because it will surely mean the difference between life and death when dealing with walls. Of course, when the test was devised, you were supposed to be able to stop moving, making it much easier than it will be now. However, you then have to deal with the supply of gas you have. There are two types of tanks: nitrogen tanks, which both provide pressure and allow the thrusters of your gear to work, and oxygen tanks, which you of course need to not die. Just center a tank to automatically pick it up when you run into it. You can press N or O to see how much of each gas you have. If you run out of either, the game ends and you will suffocate or become permanently trapped underwater. Learn game sounds.
Yeah, this one is pretty cool. There's a lot of things happening though, so you have to be constantly on your toes.
Select a sound with your arrow keys and press enter to listen to it. Thruster. This sound will play constantly as you are moving. If you
Wait, what did that say?
Thruster. This sound will play constantly as you are moving. If you are about to run out of gas, the sound will start to lower in pitch. Nitrogen tank. Oxygen tank. You collect a tank. Brick wall. This sound will increase in pitch if it is straight in front of you. Wire. This sound will increase in pitch if it is less than 10 feet away and straight in front of you. Drain. This sound will increase in pitch if it is less than 10 feet away and straight in front of you. Wall sonar beep. You smash into a wall. You get yourself blown up by TNT because you ran into a wire.
Yeah.
You get sucked down into a drain and will never be seen again. You run out of oxygen or nitrogen, thus dooming you to a slow, painful demise. Jump. Land. Go back. Use the in play.
I'm gonna try this, but like I said, there's a lot happening and I'm not the greatest at this. But let's see. So... move to the left. Now, the higher pitched the sound is, it means you're going to grab the tank. Oh. I just walked right into that.
Game over. Your final score is 46. You lasted 13 seconds. You were killed by being sucked into a drain. You avoided 0 walls. You avoided 0 wires. You avoided 0 drains. You collected 2 nitrogen tanks. You collected 0 oxygen tanks. You collected 2 tanks in total. You missed 3 nitrogen tanks. You missed 1 oxygen tanks. You missed 4 tanks in total. Copy this. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, you did not reach the minimum score of 200 points. Use go back play.
Let's try this one more time. See, I didn't even know that was coming.
Game over. Your final score is 82. You lasted 20 seconds. You were killed by being sucked into a drain. Copy. Unfortunately. Congratulations. You have obtained a new high. Used in play.
Yeah. One more go. Problem is, I can't hear the drains until it's too late. Okay, that's a wall over there. Ah, come on.
50 nitrogen.
Ah. Wait, that's it. Oh.
Game over. Your final score is 100. You lasted 40 seconds. You were killed by running out of gas. You avoided 2 walls. Copy this to... No, unfortunately. Congrats. Use the skill back. Select...
Yeah, so
skill back. Constant exit.
that'll take practice.
Constant motion win 32. Audacity.
That is constant motion, at least. That is the game currently. Hopefully it will be rewritten at some point and maybe have some bugs fixed and have some more balancing done to it. But that's the game. It's a neat game, I think. I like the challenge aspect to it and the fact that a few of these games, well, they actually make your brain work. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, let me know in the comments. And you guys take care.